Hello and welcome to Gambling Goals. I'm your host, Mitch Carr, and he's the man you came to see, Prospector Sam. You can follow him on Twitter at Prospector_Sam. I'm on Twitter at Mitch Carr TV. If you like the content here, please subscribe. We would very much appreciate that. Sam, we're going to start with the bad news first. And the bad news is that Everton and West Ham completely let you down.
Yeah, they're dead to me. You know, there's no way around it. I take things personally. I hold grudges, and I'm pissed at them. You know, Everton, I don't know what that was. I don't know how you show up like that for a game you need to win to make European spots. They look like a 8-year-old soccer team out there running around with their heads cut off, just trying to kick the ball as far as they could. Losing 1-0 to Sheffield is just an embarrassment. And they don't deserve European spots, so they get what they deserve after this one. They're probably not going to make it there, and I'm happy about it because screw them.
You lose. You get nothing. You get nothing but the Premier League, Everton.
And West Ham, I don't know how you show up after everything they did this season. It's really more of a shame for them to piss away another couple of points against Brighton. Just embarrassing. At the end of the day, there's a reason these two clubs are mid-table clubs.
More on West Ham is coming, but we want to talk about the good news of this weekend, and that is Leicester City pulling out an FA Cup victory over Chelsea. Now, you recommended this bet on a value basis because it was paying out 3-1 if you win, and you said maybe it'll hit. And guess what? It hit.
That's what we want to see, guys. I mean, it was a bet that I liked for the value. You're not always betting on the best pick necessarily. You want to find places where you can make money. 3-1 payout relative to a game that's probably a 55% chance for Chelsea, 45% chance for Leicester, something around there. The expected return is just way higher than what it should have been.
And as we move on to match week 37, there are only 2 weeks left in the Premier League season, but you've got a sense of deja vu there because we're going to see Leicester City and Chelsea again, and it's not the FA Cup, but the Champions League could be on the line for one or both of these teams.
Somehow the odds are even better for Leicester after winning the FA Cup, which I don't know what the guys over at the books are smoking or taking, but it's a little bit confusing to me. This Leicester team still isn't out of the woods as far as Champions League spots, so they absolutely need this game. And somehow they're plus 440 on the money line. I know it's at Stamford Bridge, but even still, these two teams are fairly close, fairly competitive. We're going to go with a little bit of a different bet this time. Draw no bet for Leicester, which gives us the protection of a tie. Is a no bet for us. And if Leicester wins, we still get plus 300, 3-1 payout, which means we're getting as good odds as we had in the FA Cup final without the downside of a draw.
And just like that Michael Scott meme from The Office, when it comes to West Ham, I'm ready to get hurt again.
I don't know what it is about this team. Something makes me believe. Maybe it's those cute bubbles coming out every time they go on the field at home. I guess I have a little bit of a soft spot for West Ham right now. But reality is that they need this game still. They need to win or at least pick up some points for Europa. And West Brom is just a mess. West Ham is going to exploit this awful defense. They're going to score goals. Minus 160. The value is decent. It's not going to win you a massive amount of money, but it's going to get you a few extra dollars.
So that should be a fun match with not a lot of defense played, and you've got another pick out there for a very similar match. This is Southampton and Leeds, two teams that like to score a lot of goals. They combined for 7 last week, and two teams that don't play a lot of defense. What do you like there?
Well, funny enough, I think now is the right time to bet against that. One of the things that you see is books adjust pretty heavily sometimes with recent results. And you're going to see that right now in the total between these two teams. The over 2.5 is about minus 200. And then at 3.5, you actually get some very good value in the under 3.5. It's a game that could get up to 4 or 5. I think it's more likely a 2 or 3 goal game. These two teams walk away kind of one step closer to the end of the season and a few months of vacation, which is what they really want right now. Under 3.5, minus 156. Another strong but comfortable bet to make to win a few bucks.
And your final bet of match day 37, the Merseyside double didn't really work out because, as we've mentioned before, Everton is dead to us. But you've got another mini parlay, as you call it.
Both the teams I'm picking got the weekend off. And that matters this time of year. That and just being better than your opponent, which always helps. Man U doesn't have a ton to play for anymore. Neither do Fulham. The difference is United's actually a good team, and Fulham just aren't. Scotty Parker looks great on the touchline. Looks like a model out there. Not helping his team very much.
Part of me looks at Scott Parker on the touchline for Fulham and thinks that he's thinking, I'm way too handsome for this to be happening to me right now.
I kind of think that he's auditioning for modeling jobs. I'm not sure, but it feels like he's wearing those nice pullovers, and he's really thinking, GQ could use an extra model here or there. He's going to be in the championship next year. Maybe he's thinking about other job opportunities. But then you look at Arsenal, who are still within sniffing distance if a couple teams ahead of them slip up with Europa. Mikel Arteta's coaching for his job. I think they have a very good chance against this Crystal Palace side. They've had a couple good performances in a row. Don't see it carrying this time. Arsenal are still playing for something. They've got a couple extra days rest. I just see them coming out and taking this one. If you parlay these two games together, it ends up about 110, minus 110, which is standard odds for two teams who should win their games. I know I said that last week. I know the definition of insanity is doing the same thing twice and expecting different results. But, hey, I'm a guy wearing a prospector suit. So what did you expect?
So we usually give you 3 picks. That was 4 picks, and one of them is a parlay. So we're picking 5 games. That's quality that we're giving you right now. Those 5 picks. Leicester City plus 300, draw no bet against Chelsea. If they win, you win. If there's a draw, it's a push. How could anything go wrong? Unless Chelsea wins. We hope that doesn't happen. Leeds and Southampton, he likes the under 3.5. I find that to be a bold bet. May fade the prospector on that one. We'll see if I have the stones to do that. Also, West Ham, money line against West Brom. One of these West Ham money lines is bound to hit. Prospector Sam thinks this is this one. And then we've got a parlay. Little Manchester United over the Natalie-attired Scott Parker, and Fulham, as well as Arsenal over Crystal Palace. He likes those two in a parlay. And again, not the hottest of streaks last week, but a nice value win. And he was way hot before that. So all that means is he's going to rebound. Right, Sam?
Nowhere to go but up, right? We're going to get this one. I feel good about it.
Again, if you like the content, please subscribe. He is Prospector Sam. You can follow him on Twitter at Prospector_Sam. I am Mitch Carr. You can follow me at Mitch Carr TV. And thanks for watching.